Thank you. All right, welcome. A story. We all have customers, and customers are a little bit like long-term relationships. When we talk to our customers, it's a little bit like, I want you to be there on time with me. I want you to listen in. I want always to be with you. You're always not there. Please travel less, but please don't change. It's a little bit like we feel with our customers when we develop for them, because they want everything to be durable, strong, the best in the world, but also very cheap. Somehow in long-term relationships, we make it happen. We also make it happen in Cabka. One story about it is the one. The one is a box or an FCL. A customer, let's name it T, came to our door with a list of requests, right? We want scalability. We want cost efficiency, obviously. We want it to be super sustainable, efficient operation. And you need to do it all for us, and it needs to be the best FLC in the market. We have the teams for that. We have everything. We go to the development. We spend 2.5 years. We create the one. How do I hit the button? Oh. I'm not going to bore you with details, but the one has all the features that the customer wanted. It had 80% volume reduction. It was completely sustainable out of recycled material. It has a specific C-shaped sleeve for the customer demands. Everything was great, but sometimes things don't work out. What I mean is either the commercial agreements change and the customer goes into trouble, or you're just too slow, or the product just becomes too expensive. One of those happens to the one, but that's not the case because we also fail in our customer solutions. We have a best product ever, but eventually the customer went away. What we do in Cabka, with our 30 years of experience and a global footprint and around 80 countries we serve, we provide customer solutions. It means when the customer wants some kind of a solution for its packaging, then we have an innovation center to provide it. Basically, any challenge that is there, we turn it into a solution. Our innovation center, which is a standalone facility, not close to our manufacturing sites, in Valencia, with 50 people that do only innovation and development, is the one to provide those solutions. What do? We have over 21 million investment of innovation since 2020. A little bit of numbers, right? More than 12,000 development hours that we do there. We invest almost 14 million in terms of tooling since 2021. And this only are the customer solutions that we produce. We have a test facility there that we test everything. We have injection facility that tests the materials as well. We have our own laboratory and our know-how in materials that is done in our innovation center. Our levers are simple. We believe circular material innovation is in our values. Everything we do, we innovate through materials. As a company, 50% of our materials, of what we inject, is coming from our own recycling. So we know how to mix right. Product design. Well, you have seen the one, and you can see much more products. We are specializing in designing the right solution for our customers. And eventually today, we add to it all the IoT thing, okay, the smart tracking and whatever the customer wants. Blue chip customers are all here. Half of them are customer solutions. Half of them, the mold was built specifically for that customer. The FLC was built specifically for that customer. The pallet was built for that customer. 3 pillars to make it a success. One is trust. You have to be in a trustful relation with your customers. Second is the technology that you do. And the third is the design. You have to combine the design with the technology to make it right. The stories, okay, just to give you some examples. So the Nestor is a European pallet. It's an impact story because it's the first nestable, rackable pallet in Europe. One of a kind. Numerous amount of patents. Cup fold for BMW. Red Bull. And I'm not going to talk about all of them. Continental pallet. All of those are customized. This is why we welcome customers to develop with us. Samsonite, Heineken beer, and eventually the CHEP one. Why CHEP is the last? Because I think our next meeting is getting the award for this one. Actually, for the next one, we developed 2, and the next one is the Zirconic. And one of them, the Zirconic, we got a Red Dot Award for. But this is a great example of co-development. And this is what we do with our customers. We listen to them. We listen to the challenges. We develop with them together. And one thing we learned from the one is we need to do it faster. So today we do it in 12 months. Because if you do it for 3 years, it becomes irrelevant. That's why we have the Innovation Center for.